another rainy, overcast, slightly lightning-filled day here in Zudasia. I love seeing the seasons change, but oh man, saying goodbye to summer and hello to autumn has resulted in so much rain. I wonder if there's going to be any floods anywhere. I might need to check in on Zomberry Village. Is Junior staying warm enough? Does he have enough to eat? Oh my goodness. And actually, what happens if a zombie, villager or a villager gets struck by lightning? Well, that's a good question. Perhaps a question for science, but not something we'll experiment with just yet. But hello everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and we are here at my home in Zudasia because it is pouring rain, and who wants to go work out in that? I don't have the proper boots. Oh, actually, that would be really cute if I had, some little rain boots. That would be adorable. And alright, I do have the really cute leaf boots, but the more I was looking out at this dreary rain, and the more that it has been quite dark and overcast here in Michigan, the more I'm kind of craving some comfort food. So let's go down to the kitchen and make some apple pie today. And I swear that that is relevant, I promise. I'll tell you the story of the delicious apples in just a moment. And I don't mean the delicious golden apples that the Zomberry villagers love either. I mean really delicious Honeycrisp apples, fresh from a orchard near my home. And I'll tell you that story in just a moment. But let's go ahead, come inside, take a look at everything. And actually, this is my little bedroom over here, where I keep my joy journal and a tiny mini Chips. And lately, I've been thinking, Chips and I have lived in this home, in this bedroom for, not this Chips, but the big Chips. And I have lived in this bedroom for the last 2 years. And it's really cool and all, but maybe it's time for an upgrade. So at some point, since we live in a tree house, you have to grow the tree to make your home bigger. I think I'm going to try to speak with some of our chickens that we have down in the basement in our laboratory and see if they can help me with expanding my home. And I was also thinking it'd be kind of nice if we transformed this little area, the top of my tree, where we keep a whole bunch of our essence berries and we keep a whole bunch of our treasures, into kind of a treasure zone that reflects my heart, which means my leafy green loving heart, because right now it represents a whole bunch of swords that have mostly been given to me over the past few years. But what if we actually transformed it so that it showed off the things that truly make my heart sing, like all of the really unique divinsing items or all of the beautiful rare plants? I might finally have some motivation to go out and collect a whole bunch of the rare plants and put them on display. I think we actually have a whole bunch of rare plant specimens right here in the chest labeled rare plant specimens that I haven't really put out or looked at for a long time. So it might be really fun to be, well, is it just mushrooms? I love mushrooms. Oh, my icy irises. Wow, I collected those in the old world. I can't believe they're still here. Maybe I could even grow a little small rainbow oak sapling inside of my treehouse. That would be kind of cool. Or put down a whole bunch of these mushrooms. What about in here? Holy cow, I have a lot of essence berries. Well, that's good. Persephone, our wonderful librarian cat, was actually asking me to write a book or two for her. So you know what? Let's grab some of these essence berries, and while we're spending the rainy day inside, I might write a book for Persephone and make some delicious pie. And I'll tell you why pie in a little bit. Ooh, and wouldn't it be nice to put up some fireflies in here? That would be so lovely. So yeah, I have been thinking about changing this entire room and maybe even putting in a skylight. Because how cool would it be to be able to look through the tree and see the sun and have the dappled sunlight come in? You can tell I'm a little biased to the greenery, and with the seasons changing, it's going to be more important than ever to be deep within the green. So there's another project idea, but that's enough to keep us busy for right now. So let's wiggle downstairs. We could probably expand the treehouse this way if I could just make the tree bigger. I wonder if I could actually expand the treehouse so that my chickens would be able to have more room too. With the seasons changing, they're going to need a proper chicken coop. Oh, and it looks like we have some mail. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to see if we can get that today, because that'll be really useful. And darling, congratulations, Professor. Our wonderful Chips is actually Professor this semester too, so he's been very busy. And with all of the stuff he has to do and working on his PhD, this office is going to need more room. Seriously. In real life, we've actually had to add another library room by transforming another one of our rooms into a library just because we need so many bookshelves. It is amazing how many books you need in order to be an expert, a world expert in your field. So yeah, I would love to be able to expand the treehouse. I wonder if I get a whole bunch of the manure and a whole bunch of the wolf poo that we have over at the Red Wolf exhibit and put it at the base of the tree. Oh my gosh, that squicken startled me. Quill, you scared me. But I wonder if you gather up a whole bunch of red wolf poo and put it at the base of a treehouse tree. Will the treehouse tree grow? These are questions of science that I should ask my lab chickens. Also, hello Alia. Hello Lily. How are you two doing? Do I have any snacks? I do. Would you guys like some zombie jerky? There you go. Here you go, Lily. You're a little bit hungrier. Alia, I hope you don't mind me giving that to your aunt. And Martha, wonderful to see you today. I understand that you're going to have a new assistant working for us soon. Chloe was her name. All right. We'll be looking into that soon. And I understand that it is time for me to obey the to-do list that you two will present to me. Balancing it, of course, with the to-do list that we have downstairs that speaks of joy and wonder and adventure. All right, but that's taken care of. That's taken care of. And Persephone, our wonderful librarian cat. I haven't spent time with you in ages. Oh gosh, and actually, Persephone, you need an expansion too. Persephone's running out of room in here. Oh my gosh. You know what? Before we have pie, we should do our chores. So I actually need to make some more shelves. Let's go downstairs and do that really, really quickly. All right. Hello, security cats. Where nature meets technology. Oh yeah! And we had one of our quills come over here to help us out with doing art. I totally forgot about that. Hey buddy, we'll work with you soon, I promise. And thank you for the ink sac and the egg. I'll figure out what to do with those in just a second. Don't forget to wash your hands and bat back the leaves for a second. Our wonderful to-do list. Smile, laugh, know you're loved, be happy, enjoy your world. See, that's what made me think about, let's make a pie. Let's go ahead and make an apple pie today because I want to enjoy our world and just be at home on such a very, very rainy, overcast day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely better to stay home today. I wonder, do I have any finished shelves? It does not look like I do. So we're actually going to come in here and we're going to build, it's a very specific type of bookshelf. So it's not this bookshelf, mind you. I know that says bookshelf, but that's not what we're looking for. We need, it's like, would it be under book? Yeah, there we go. All right, so we need the bookcases. There we are. So I need to make a bookcase using slabs and planks. Got it. All right, so let's grab some planks. Ooh, I'm actually running really low on oakwood planks. Huh, that's something to note for the future. Let's grab some slabs. There we go. And then, thankfully, I can put out the instructions so that I can figure out how I'm supposed to build this. It's been so long. There, all right. All right, there we go. So there's one bookshelf. Let's actually get a few more because I know that Chips is going to need, oh gosh, yeah, Chips is going to need some bookshelves and Persephone is going to need some bookshelves. So we'll go ahead and, oh, I guess I can only make, almost there. All right, so I can at least make 3 bookshelves that we can give to Chips and Persephone. Wonderful. That'll really help out. All right. It's kind of nice just to spend a little bit of time at home doing projects. And now it's dark and cold, as autumn often is. Let's climb upstairs. Persephone! All right, this is just temporary because I know we do need to... There we go. I know that we actually need... Can I reach up there? Oh my goodness. That's gonna take quite... Well, it's a good thing you're a cat, actually. There's a reason that we actually have a librarian cat because Persephone, you can just jump right up there to be able to get the books, can't you? All right, there we go. We've got you some new bookshelves. And I know I've been promising writing a new book for you for ages, and I happen to have a whole bunch of experience right now. So I should be able to pull that off. Do I have any more paper? Crumpled notes, cakes are... A note that just says cakes are vegan. I absolutely love how random that is. I do have some paper on my paper tree outside. Oh, and you can see how the autumn leaves are starting to set in. The seasons are changing, but we're gonna face it with joy this year, guys. I'm determined. Hey Nora, enjoy the last of the strawberry and the pineapple harvest for the year. That's going to be coming up shortly. I might have to do like a little stream, a little gardening stream in order to see the last of the gardening go. And I need leather for books, don't I? Is it leather that I need for books? No, it's feathers! Thankfully, we always have tons and tons of those out in the front yard. So give me just a second. Or is it in the front yard? I could have swear I have feathers usually. Oh, wait. Grand Bridge, Bakery, Info Center. Ah, these are all books that have been written by me and finished. Why can I never remember where I keep my books? This is why we need a bigger house, because then I could have a proper library. I actually don't have any feathers here. What is happening? Not even a chocobo feather. This is unacceptable. Aster Seed, can you help me? I just need one chocobo feather. I know I'm normally cleaning those out of my inventory like in seconds. Just one chocobo feather. Please, can I have this one? I need to write a book for Persephone. This was supposed to be a fast and easy task. All right. I understand. This is my punishment for often just throwing the chocobo feathers to the side and being like, oh, I don't need those. We need to start collecting them for our cat, ironically. I will take my lesson and be humbled. No chocobo feather. All right, well, maybe I won't be able to help Persephone with her library expansions today, unfortunately. Unless... Oh, yeah, Lily, do you guys happen to have a feather? Like, just one feather? Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, you're such a good girl! You had a whole bunch of feathers! Lily, what do you... Wow, Lily, those are some nice-looking tomatoes. And you picked up a lot... Lily, you've been hoarding the raw pork chop that the villagers give you. I love you, girl. All right. You know what? Maybe it's a smart idea for you guys to actually carry some backup food for the puppers. So I actually think that was quite a clever idea, Lily. I'm going to pretend you weren't trying to hoard the food from your brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews and let you keep that. That was kind of hilarious. All right. So where were we? I'm building a book. Book. Yes, I would like to write a book and quill. Dang it, we do need leather. I knew we needed leather. All right, Persephone, I'm sorry. Hang in there, Persephone. There has to be a faster way to write books with a cat. Let's see. And I really wanted to make my apple pie today and tell you guys about my happy apple pie story. Wow, that's a lot of rotten... There's a lot of feathers right there, Seri. A lot of feathers right there. How do you feel about that? Well, pretty embarrassed, to be honest, guys. Pretty embarrassed, to be honest. But you know what? I'm going to take half this leather and I'm going to take it upstairs to make books with my cat. Oh, and look at that. Now I have some more ink sacs. Thank you very much, Artist Quill. All right, so now we can come over. I can make one book for now. And then we're going to go ahead. One single chocobo feather, one single ink sac. I don't need to make a book and quill, do I? Now I feel really silly. Come here, book. All right, I have one book that Persephone wants me to enchant so that we can start expanding her library. She hasn't had anything new to read in so long. So, all right, let's come over here. Persephone, I think I also need to build you a better library, Persephone. We have to do an entire home expansion. If I'm gonna make my lab animals happy with the portal ideas that I have coming up so that we can explore some of the new updates coming to Minecraft and travel to other worlds to bring back animals for our zoo. And if I'm going to be able to give Persephone a great library for her to be able to read all sorts of facts and gather up information that we might need for expanding the zoo, and if I am going to be able to build Chips a wonderful place so that he can do lots of his research, I need a bigger tree house. We need to make a really big tree. Huh, that's gonna take some work. Also, Martha, that was a very interesting head bubble. It surprised me. All right, let's just go ahead and write this book for Persephone. And it is an enchanted book that focuses on the efficiency of poisons. Wow, that's kind of intense, Persephone. I guess it's a good Halloween theme book. I'm just gonna pop it right up there. And now we have a whole bunch of supplies to be able to pop in here. Phew. And I've picked up a lot of the essence berries, which I guess I can just go ahead and we'll have essence berries for lunch instead. And I wonder, maybe if I mix essence berries and the fertilizer, we might be able to actually make our tree bigger. I think that things are starting to connect, Lily and Alia. I think they are starting to connect. All right, let me go ahead. There we go. Well, I didn't get what I wanted to do done today, but I did come up with a lot of plans. Also, I'm going to keep these essence berries, and I do have some fresh tomatoes and eggs from all of our animals. So, all right, what an interesting night. And I actually really enjoyed spending time with you, Persephone. It's been a long time since we've been able to work together, and you do have a lot of books that I need to look over. Oh, and Cookie Day that we had with Eros. Persephone, that's another thing we could do with you. If we give you a bigger area, then I'm sure you'll be able to look up really cool facts about all of the different lands that we want to explore, all of the other realms that I want to build portals in our lab to be able to go travel to. And you might even be able to help us organize some cookie days and other fun traditions to do with everybody in Zudasia. Okay, Persephone. It was just a little question from you asking me for a new book so that you could read something during that cold, rainy night. But now we are on to the tale of a really fun expansion and adventure. So, all right, that wasn't quite what I had in mind, and next time I will have to tell you guys about the amazing apples that Chips and I were gifted as we make a delicious apple pie. But after that, we have some surprises that I want to share with you guys in the zoo, and I may have dropped some hints, but I definitely want to talk to you guys about how we're going to be expanding the labs in order to create portals that will take us to some new realms in Minecraft. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!